Hey y'all, hey, this is your girl, Little Dog. How y'all doing? I uploaded 2 videos yesterday. I'm not sure what's happening to them, but I did want to come on and say a lot of people are talking about Diddy and a lot of other stuff. But before I get into that, y'all, this is your girl, Little Dog. Seeing it all knowing right here on YouTube and the knowing over on Facebook. You know what? To follow me, the only thing that you have to do is hit subscribe. It's free. The thumbs up is free. I try to bring commentary. I try to react to different things. A lot of people think I'm always coming from a psychological standpoint, and most of the time I am. But the woman, Lisa, the person, I do have an opinion just like everybody else. I do carry a PhD in clinical psychology, but I'm not over here shoving that in your throat. I would be the first to tell you, I haven't been feeling well. You all know that. It is very hot and humid where I'm at for this conference. Very hot and humid. And that's causing me to be sick. So this morning about 5, and I'm in a big city, so urgent care stay open. Almost all night. And so, I went to, see about my breathing and all this other stuff. There's a lot of walking. But, you can get scooters and stuff and all of that. But I need no scooter. I needed to take it easy. And that's exactly what it did. So, enough about me. Other than that, I'm okay. But with the Diddy, let's talk about that first. There's some things that the prosecution have said today. The defense, they're rested. What they talked about today were things that's going to go on. It's supposed to have their open remarks tomorrow. 4 hours supposed to be for the prosecution, 4 hours for the defense. We'll see how that happens. A lot of people just go from channel to channel, from this YouTube to that YouTuber, and listen. But it comes a time where you got to read to show yourself approved. You got to read and understand it. And you got to understand the law. A lot of people don't understand the law, and I'm not coming on here telling y'all, oh, Doc just know about the law. I don't know everything, and I never portrayed that I do. Now, what my craft, what I know it. And can't nobody take it away. But there are a lot of things when it comes to technical things and the law, especially federal law. I know about state law, then I do federal law. But I don't see how they have not proven that these things happen. And a lot of people like to get in the comments, a lot of males, and they like to say, oh, they asked for. We don't never be asking to beat the hell out of us and rape us and treat us like we're a piece of, I don't know anybody who want to be treated like that. I'm going to say this, and some of you all may get upset, but okay, fine. Jane liked it what she was doing. Jane probably have done several freak offs with and without Diddy. She wanted that $10,000 apartment, whatever they say it is, a house or whatever. She wanted all the lavish gifts. She wanted to be on them planes with them other women were, and she wasn't. So you know what she did? She accepted for somebody to pee, put all that fluids all over and everything. She get down there and have oral. Do these people realize that they got kids? They said she got a 10-year-old son by a famous rapper. I won't call the rapper name, but y'all know. Do y'all know that stuff on the internet don't ever go away? So your son got to hear this later on, that you was out here screwing to get the rent paid, when you could have went clearly somewhere cheaper. But she out here flooding and showing, I guess she may have a deal going, a movie going, or whatever. The OnlyFans thing. These are women that are opportunists. They will do anything, say anything, and screw anybody, as long as they got that $10,000. Yes. Did it come out in court that he was still paying a bill? Yes, it did come out in court that he was still paying a bill. I don't see how it could. If you stop, you look guilty. But when it all ends, they're going to take him to the cleaners. And I told y'all, they may just want the money. Because when you ain't got money, and they strap him of everything, ain't nobody going to give a damn about him, and you heard of him. They just not. I don't understand how people can actually think that what he did was right. And this is the thing. Jane wasn't the only one. What about Cassie Couture? And I don't believe Cassie wanted to do all that. Cassie was 19 years old. And he was an old, used up whatever. Having these women to sleep with these men with no comes or whatever. I guess that's why they got all this stuff out here about what he got. But if I was willing with him, I would damn well go get tested. I don't care. If I was with anybody, I get tested anyway. But if I was with him, I would be getting tested every 3-4 days. Yeah. What you mean? Every 3-4 days. When you allow your woman to screw these men, they pissing them off and do everything else. And then at the end, you want to make love to them. What kind of sick you are? I'm sorry. I don't care how many kids he got. He can have 100. But I believe he gay. And I can have my belief. That's my opinion. I do. I believe he is. I believe he prefer men. When you see folk with a lot of children, that don't mean they don't prefer men. And you know what? This is the thing. It's okay. Say what you are. He wanted the men more. And he used these women. And then he's sitting up in the courtroom acting like Mr. Rogers off of PBS. Really? And the jury went in, I thank God. I'm gonna tell the judge he doing a fine job. Because in this case, the judge hands down the sentence. A manipulator. A manipulator at the finest. This is the thing. I understand a lot of folks love PD or whatever. That's fine. I ain't really never heard about the man since all this came out. I'm not into that. And I wish I had never heard about him in the beginning. And the thing about it, people talking about his kids still standing behind. Why wouldn't they stand behind him? And they gonna inherit some of that money if he able to keep some of it. So y'all got to think about this. Everything centers around that money. You heard of him. I love you. God loves you more. Y'all, this is the doc and I'm out. I'm going to see y'all on the next video. You can count on it. Bye.